Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick in. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, would you like to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to Slipknot. This is Gently, or the song is called Gently, and this is live from London from 2002. Before we jump into this, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, my darlings, are you ready? Let's go. That turntable. That record skipping sound. That is a lot. What is that? Horror movie sounds. That bass. Okay, it just sounds okay. It's such a interesting build into this song. Obviously, in the beginning, we had those like the skipping of the record, and then you had all of those, sounds that were very like. It makes me think of kind of like a like Friday the 13th, or like a classic like horror slasher film, and kind of like when the monster or the villain gets there, and it has that like all the different sound effects that they have depending on what villain it is, kind of energy, and then when the freaking bass came in, I was like, yeah, heavy bass. Loved it. And then there's Mick. You know, it's Mick. Coming in with the guitar, and then all the harsh vocalizations that Corey is doing is also really interesting, because it kind of like slowly builds into him doing those vocalizations, and then the vocalizations start to get bigger and bigger, and like what I mean by that is louder and more, it just feels like they've put you into like the head of like one of these slasher film villains, and then like they don't have a voice or something, and they're just pure, just like internally. Like that's the energy it gives. I think we're just about to get into the part where there are actual lyrics, but it's been really it's been really interesting so far on just like the building this kind of energy. No! Did I just see what I just saw? Do I even want to go back to confirm what I just saw? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Yep. Right into the camera. Oh god. Oh neat. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to when he starts singing. I just keep seeing stuff. I think it was the back of the head of the drummer is like open with a like a brain look. But yeah, let's just go back. I'll stop stopping during his singing. Oh right.
Past life. If I die, know it now. And whatever my tongue, it only doesn't matter. There's someone in the back of my mind. It will remain there. Till I wish you were dreaming. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking hands in the air, London!
Okay, wait a second. One, is it actually snowing like that, or is that an effect that they are kind of pushing onto stage? Because they did also have like some fog on the stage too. When Corey pivoting, Corey, when he first was singing like the first portion of that first verse, it had this kind of like very breathy, like creepily, like kind of intimate, like dark, intimate, creepy energy to it, and then he goes more into his kind of regular vocals and harsh vocals. So it was an interesting kind of, switch there. Gently my mind escapes into the relaxing world of pleasure. I guess that makes sense why he was kind of going more husky. Pleasure that'll take my mind off the reality of my life, my past life. Life as I know it now, and whatever may come, it slowly disappears to somewhere in the back of my mind. It will remain there until I wish to retrieve it. And then he goes into like a lot of harsh vocals in that, after that portion. But reading the first lyrics here, it definitely makes sense why he chose to kind of go with more of that breathy, kind of creepily dark, kind of husky vocals, and then kind of go back into his regular vocals. Sorry, my nose just itchy. Some really cool costumes, and some masks that I haven't actually really seen before, because I don't know if I've watched anything this far back in their history, and especially a piece that's live. Like I've seen Corey's mask before, and I've seen obviously Sean's mask before, and it's kind of fun too that like some people in the band, like Sean and Mick, they kind of keep the same kind of mask style, whereas like Corey changes it up completely, and so do some of the other band members. And then also one other thing I wanted to say, which is really interesting, they have like a kind of like a traditional drum setup, and then you have Sean with like a pyramid of drums, and he's just over top of him, being all boom, boom, boom. It's just really it's just really interesting to see, and you don't really see it that often. But let's finish this up.
Get your fucking hands in the air, London! Yes, I will stay here for a while. All I need a break from the business of life, and everything in the bottom line side. All I need. Yeah.
A person in the crowd. Just seeing Sean on the drums is like head banging. Those are some interesting harsh vocals that Corey did there at the end. But he did them right right before I saw that poor guy get freaking like punked in the freaking mosh pit or whatever. Or what have you. But that was really interesting. And again, I don't think I've ever seen anything from, oh, sorry, this was from 2001. This far back and live from Slipknot. So that was a really interesting experience. And also just like how they structured this song and like all the stuff that they were kind of doing, not only vocally, but like there in the beginning, really setting a tone for the rest of the song. And then the lyrics themselves kind of being like, the message I got from it was kind of just them kind of talking about indulging in pleasures to kind of escape a reality, is what I got from that song and kind of what it was about. But I enjoyed that, so thank you very much for recommending that. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.